fans and for NBA fans and people who like basketball and talented players. Ben Simmons is playing tonight after tweaking his ankle late in the loss to Cleveland on Monday. Welcome in to the Auto Trader pregame show here for a rare doubleheader Wednesday night. Greg Anthony right there, Sekou Smith right over there. I'm Matt Weiner. Good to have you with us. Warriors visit the Lakers later on. First up, though, it is the Wizards in Philadelphia. Washington has lost 4 of 6 despite their comeback win in Minnesota last night. Bradley Beal is without his backcourt partner John Wall, expected to miss another week or 2 as his sore left knee heals. The Sixers, on the other hand, have won 5 of 7, and the only losses in that stretch were the reigning conference champions from Golden State and Cleveland. Philly's good, and their best lineup is 3rd best in the league by net rating. Robert Covington, Joel Embiid, J.J. Redick, Dario Saric, and Ben Simmons are plus 22 per 100 possessions. That's better than the Warriors' best fivesome, and only the Rockets and Wizards have more productive groups league-wide. Greg Anthony, what does that say to you? Are you impressed by that number?
I am. Listen, they have been terrific this season, playing with tremendous confidence. To me, what was most impressive is how good their chemistry was early on. When you talk about Simmons and Embiid and Saric and Covington, all these young guys, you know, they're playing not only good basketball, they're playing winning basketball. And the more they win, the more confident they're going to become. And I think the scarier they become to the rest of the league, because Embiid, to me, has a chance to be the best player in this league. And Ben Simmons isn't far from being in that conversation for the future as well. So they got to be thrilled with the development of those 2 guys in particular, and the fact that they also have a way about playing the game that allows everybody else to feel involved. You know, they're not ball-dominant guys, which allows for rhythm to be in the game for everybody else.
Embiid will play his 9th straight game tonight, longest streak of his young NBA career. We'll sit out tomorrow on the second night of a back-to-back. Lucky us.
And get to 10.
We get Embiid and Simmons tonight. But what do you make of that fivesome, that core, playing this well together at this stage?
Well, I think there's no question that it's the right mix of guys. You had to think about who you would have Ben Simmons on the floor with his rookie season, who Joel Embiid would get a chance to mesh with. And I think J.J. Redick and Covington in particular are just ideal fits to be playing with these guys, because you're talking about, as G.A. mentioned, none of these guys are ball dominant. So the ball is going to move around. The offense is going to flow. And then I got to be honest, my bar for Joel Embiid has shifted with each, passing week of the season. First it was, I need him to stay in games for 25 to 30 minutes. I need to see him get over that hurdle. Then it was, can he put together back-to-back performances, not just playing, but performing at a high level. Well, now he's advanced to the stage where he's sharing the court with guys like LeBron James and matching LeBron's scoring output. He's taken it and pushed it higher and higher as this season continues, and I don't think we're being over the top to look at him in an MVP conversation. This is the 5th best team in the Eastern Conference based on the standings right now. So the more he does, the better he looks to me, and the grander the expectations get.
There's still the load management, the minutes watch, if you will. He's averaging just over 29 minutes a game. The production has been unbelievable. Philly is 11-8, 5th best record in the Eastern Conference. When it's all said and done, are they still in that neighborhood?
They better be, because I don't want to have an Eastern Conference playoffs without Joel Embiid in it and without Ben Simmons. I want to see them follow through on this start. And we all know that you can get through a stretch in the season where things go awry, injuries, anything can derail, what's a nice early season flow. But I think there's so much promise with this group. And of course, we leave Markelle Fultz out of the equation right now until he gets back healthy and able to get into the rotation. But, I mean, there's so much that can happen with this team between now and mid-April. I don't want to go through a postseason, at least the first round, without seeing how they respond to the spotlight of the playoffs.
Yeah, I would say I hope so, only because I hope their best players continue to be able to play, which is, of course, has been the big deal the last couple of years.